Hey everybody, how are you? This is Rick with Hit and Run Candlestick. Today is Monday, December 7th, 2020. The market has just closed, and I'm doing the trade ideas for tomorrow, Tuesday, December 8th. So here we go. Overall, I'm still bullish on the market. The trend is still up. Let's come over here. There we go. You can see that the three, this is the three, the T-line, and our Trendicator, all trending up here. So until that breaks down, or until it shows signs of breaking down, I will remain bullish. However, because of this chart right here, the T2122 4-week high, new high, low ratio, I'm going to be very, very cautious. And I'll be quick on the trigger in case the market does start to roll a little bit. I won't make any bones about it. I'll start closing positions, taking profits, and taking losses if I have to take losses. We are extremely overbought up here. But I've seen this stay overbought for weeks at a time. And I don't trade by this chart. I don't trade by T2122. I don't even think that's what it was meant for. What it's meant for is to give you that idea, are we in this overbought or oversold area down here? My bottom line is I'm going to trade with bullish with caution because of this, but in the end, I'm going to trade this chart right here. And if I start to see price start to fail, I'll take appropriate action. If I see price start to move up, I'll take appropriate action. So right now, because we're still moving up, I'll stay on the bullish side. Let's take a look at the 3-bar chart today. Our first bar was an inside day here. Excuse me. This is Friday's 3rd bar, and we've got our inside day. The second bar today, we opened up just about the top over here, and then just saw nothing but weakness on this middle of the day, the second bar. Well, the last bar of the day, it looks like the buyers came back in a little bit and propped us up. Now, we do have a low. Well, let's start over here. We have a low, we have a lower low, and we have a lower low. We have a high. Do we have a higher low, lower high? Yeah. Because we opened up and went down, let's just say that it looks like the sellers are in control if you're looking at this short-term trend right here. We ended up with a bullish Hiromi. So what we're going to need to see is follow through to the upside. Definitely what we do not want to see is weakness down through that red line right there. If we do, that says that the sellers are going to follow this candle to the downside, and there's too many areas for it to come down to that we really don't want. So really what we need to see is those buyers step in and pop us up a little bit and then really take us out the top, and that would be great. All right, I apologize. I had to stop the recording and had to take care of something real quick, so let's get back to this. Let's take a peek at this 15-minute chart. Look at the close today. Look at that big old 15-minute candle come in on the SPY. And check out VXX. We've got a possible Oreo cookie pattern setting up, which is a dark candle, or red candle maybe. For me, it's dark, white, dark. For somebody else, it might be a red, green, red. That's an Oreo cookie setup. We start to see weakness down below those lows, and the bull should do pretty well near term going forward, at least near term. So down below these lows down here, I think that would be positive for the bullish world. On the other hand, I guess if we were to jump back up through this, that might not be so good for the bullish world in the market. So we'll keep an eye on that VXX chart there. All right, let's take a look at some charts here for the trade ideas. Hey, by the way, I want to say thank you everybody for leaving all your comments that you did this past weekend for the weekend charts to ponder. I do thank you for doing that. Very kind of you. Thanks for all the good things I've heard. Appreciate it. And some good feedback too, by the way. Thank you for that. Let's see, something else I was going to say. Oh yeah, hey, if you're not a subscriber, just check out below. Hit that little bell, the subscribe button, and hope you become a subscriber. If you like what we do, just give us a thumbs up. Leave us a comment. I do like to sit and answer those, so please feel free to leave comments. Okay, let's get going here. Blink. Hey, Blink, I bought right at the close today. BLNK. Blink. Here we've had a nice little sell-off here, profit taking after this big run up, and then we popped up here, a little consolidation. We popped up again today, and we held up very well. I'm looking at 24.80 for a stop. Tomorrow I may add to this if we have, if we're able to get in the buy box here. I know that might be kind of steep down there, about 10%. Just, what I'm going to do is, if it starts moving up tomorrow, I'll very quickly start raising that stop, so I'm protecting some of the profits. Also, too, if I choose to buy more, and I buy more on a breakout, which that is very possible, then I will have to raise that stop up using, I'll have to do this one of these. I do it in the room. And when I'm actually marking the videos up or the charts before the video, I talk about the stop and how I get there by using the volatility stop on the daily, the volatility stop on the 3-bar chart, and price action. Marry those together. That's where I come up with my stop ideas. Another one is Solo. I bought this one earlier today. The idea was that as long as it closes over the T-line, I was going to stay with it. It did close over the T-line, so I'm going to stay with it. My original stop was down here about 703, 705. With a buy in the buy box tomorrow, I'll be looking for closer to 730 for a stop, or 7.25 for a stop. If it holds up, if I can see it's holding up early in the day, let's say the first third of the day, then I'm likely to raise my stop up, do away with this bottom stop, raise it up to this 7.25 stop. And of course, if it breaks out and starts moving, we'll also raise that stop up accordingly. As far as profits go, actually this could go up a lot higher. I just see a little bit of resistance right here. We'll put that all the way across. I see a little bit of resistance right there, and anybody that knows anything about the road to wealth trading, if you ever follow what I'm doing with it and the success that it's had, you know that as this moves up, what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull profits off the table into strength. So I'm very likely to be completely out of my position before we get to $9 up here. And then if it does break out, I would probably bet, I would take the bet, that if it does break out, it also will consolidate and give us another entry in here based on our chart pattern setups. So I'm likely to take another position in here. So pins, this is another one I bought right at the end of the day. And let's see, we're gonna adjust this up. There we go. This is another one I took end of the day here with a $68 stop, 68.05 right in there, with a target of 76.70. Now I think it can go up higher, but once again, I'm trading the road to wealth rules. So what's going to happen is if it starts to see positive trading and we do break out of that high right in there, I'm going to look to be taking profits on the way up into strength. So I may not wait till it gets up there to that 76. Inside day tomorrow, I could end up adding more to pins or even buying another position on that. Ego, this is a nice looking chart here. We saw some of the gold and silver pop up today a little bit. So I thought we better put a couple on here. An Ego is one of them. Here we've been in a downtrend and we gapped up. And look at that area right there. Those candles, see that supporting area? Let's see here, right here. See how that held support right there? So that tells me that there are probably some bulls in here, or at least I'm going to go with that anyway. So with those bulls in there, I'm looking for something maybe on an inside day, inside the buy box right in here. Look to buy that. And right now I'm looking at about a $14.20 target up here, using 1280, 1283 as a stop. Now AG, I've been holding AG for several weeks here. And AG finally today really started to make some noise. We have a Morningstar type candle pattern right here. 1107, so 11.5, 11.10 for a stop in that area. I might look to add to this, and this is turning out to be a good trade. Again, I'll look to add to it. If it starts moving up, then we're going to look at taking profits into strength up to 1260, 1265 here. Up to that line, I think it has to be reevaluated just because of all the resistance here. So possible add to stop around 1170. Apple, I bought some Apple today. We have that Morningstar pattern set up here. Morningstar pattern with a, we'll just say a negative bar, and then a indecision or smaller bar, and then a positive bar. So buying Apple closed up fairly good. I like the price action of it. It's holding well. So we'll hang tight here with 122.40 stop, and we'll be looking for 127.40, then maybe 131. And again, like always, the Road to Wealth account, we're going to take profits into strength. That's been one of the most important key success aspects of the Road to Wealth account, taking those base hits, and man, it adds up. Boy, it does. Coop is another one. Check out the hammer here yesterday, hammer a few days ago. Also look at the rally we've done here, and nice little bottom that's forming up. J-hook continuation pattern setting up. Looking for that buy box area here, and there's about a little less. There's a little less than 4% from top to bottom inside the buy box. 26.50 as a stop, and then let's just move over here, and I'm looking for about 34.90 as a possible area for price to run. So from the buy box up, man, that's 29, almost 29.5%. So it looks like there's definitely some room to make some money up here. We'll, assuming we buy it, we'll definitely be looking to take profits into strength as it rises. XLC, one of the chart patterns that we really like for buying or setups is what we call pop out of the box. So this is a box being drawn here. This is a box, and the pop is when price pops out. So maybe the pop is tomorrow. I can't say whether it's going to be tomorrow. We could have another day inside this box. We could have another couple days and then a pop. And this is what we'll look at trading. Now, I say that's what we'll look at trading. I'm also not opposed to buying inside this box area. So tomorrow, I did not buy it today. Tomorrow, there is a fairly good chance, as long as it stays in there, then I'll look to buy that. Nice little Morningstar signal, the last 3 bars. And a stop around that 66.80. The last one I have here is NAT. This is a rounded bottom breakout. Here we've broken out over the 50 period moving average up here. That's that little blue line hidden back there. Now, I'm not one for buying negative candles like that, and didn't change it here. I'm not going to do it. I'm looking at the buy box up here. So above 350, or I'm sorry, above 335 would be the buy box. And then I'm looking for an inside day or couple of days, buy inside this area. And then we'll look for 360, $3.70, $4 maybe, with a $3.35 stop right there. Alrighty, that was the trade ideas today. I want to thank everybody for listening in. I want to thank everybody for checking us out in the trading room. Thanks for everything you do here on YouTube for me. The thumbs up, the subscribers, the comments. I appreciate it. All right, you guys take care. Have a wonderful evening tonight, and we'll hopefully see you all in the trading room tomorrow. All righty? You guys take care.